Good afternoon. It is almost 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? It is a beautiful 13 degrees Celsius right now. It is actually kind of stifling in this car. But it's a little cool on the outside, which is fine. I can see leaves starting to form on the tree over top of my shed. Cannot wait to decapitate this sucker. Oh, it's going to fall over and wreck my shed, I know it. But that aside, how you doing? How you been? I took, what, 3 days off? I don't normally vlog on weekends, but Friday, listen. Friday was a day, okay? When we got to I think we had 6 houses on Friday, and by the time we got to like our 4th house, I was done. My arms were just so over scrubbing, like it was a lot. I didn't even make dinner on Friday. A bitch went and picked up pizza. I was like, yeah, what we're not gonna do is anything anymore. So I think, had Boo Boo started inventory yet? I can't remember. Or was he off Friday? I don't even remember. I know Saturday and Sunday he had inventory, so going to get him was weird with the cars and whatever, but I think I picked him up Saturday, and then Sunday my boyfriend and I went to pick him up in his car because I'm off today and he needed out of the... I mean, he, regardless, leaves the house in the morning before I do, so... You know, like Boo Boo texted me earlier this afternoon and was like, oh, I'm going to my girlfriend's after work. I said, great, then you're walking home, because usually when he does that, I go pick him up around 9:30. Well, by then my boyfriend's in bed, and then I can't get out of, like, I can't get my car out. I have my driveway will easily fit 3 or 4 vehicles, but it's like 1 lane. It's not like a double driveway, like width-wise. So, like, yeah, I am not about to drive around, and no, that's not happening. That is not happening. And I don't like his vehicle, so I'm not driving it. His is one of those keyless things, so you have the fob, but you have to push a button, and I'm just like, can I just put a key in ignition? Like, that's why I got the model car that I got when I picked up my Seltos. I was like, I could have gone the next model up, which, you know, had the coveted heated steering wheel that I wanted so badly. That was really the only feature that car had that this one doesn't. But it was that stupid fob push button bullshit. And I was like, it's enough. Like, this car doesn't have a keyless entry into the, or a key entry into the car. I have to use my fob to lock and unlock my car. So if my fob dies, I'm fucked. I can't get in my car. Like, it's so stupid. There was no way I was fucking around with a button, push button, start my car fucking crap. Actually, my boyfriend just had to get his fixed, and it was like $400. Fuck that shit. No, I hate his car. I hate his car. I hate it so much. But we're going to head over and get coffee. And then I need to hit the vape store and get my nicotine. And then I need to hit the dollar store and get barbecue sauce, because I went to the grocery store yesterday or Saturday, I can't remember, and got the odds and sods that I needed. I made spaghetti for everybody, whatever, right? Totally forgot they were out of barbecue sauce. And in my house, what you cannot be out of ever is barbecue sauce, okay? So that is what we're gonna do. Aside from that, my day has consisted pretty much of watching the YouTubes and cooking. I had like 6 food bags from the past couple of weeks that I just apparently didn't bother to cook. I thought I'd done at least one, but apparently not. So I cooked up the first one because it was basically a salad, and I knew that that lettuce was going to be going soon. And so I cooked that up. It was like, I don't know, with like, I can never remember what that shit's called. It's not barley, but it's something to that effect. Which is the only thing you have to cook for it because it's a salad. Well, and you got to toast the walnuts. So I made that up and ate half of it because I was starving. And put the rest of it, packaged the rest of it up in a big bowl because I'll probably have it for dinner tonight. The other half. And then I cleaned up the kitchen and went and sat and watched more YouTubes. And then I made up a second bag. And that one was kind of like a, I can't pronounce any of this shit, but it was like rice, but not. I don't know. I've made it before. It's fine. It's that and like chickpeas and or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them. It's the same damn thing. I guess if you want to be bougie about it, you can call them garbanzo beans. And you know, all kinds of, you know, onions and peppers and whatever. And spinach, and it's nice. It's in like a sauce, and then you pour the veggies on top of the rice that's not rice, and you top it with like a, there's like a yogurt topping, and what's that cheese that they put on, oh, what the fuck's that cheese called? Goes on a Greek salad. What the fuck's that called? It's one of my favorite cheeses, and I can never remember what it's called. Feta. That's the one. Feta. You crumble some feta cheese on it. It's really good. It's a lot of these recipes. I mean, I'm vegetarian. Okay, don't come for me. I can't help it. I can't deal with the meat. Okay, my stomach gets really mad. Some of these vegetarian things, they sound awful. Like, I couldn't agree more. But listen, I've only had one from HelloFresh that I absolutely will not allow them to send me again. And not because it tasted bad. It was fine, but it's one of those things that you have to eat it all the day you make it. Otherwise things get mushy, and I don't do mushy. Like, no. So, and I don't know what that was called either, but I know it when I see it. So when they put it in for my order for, I'm like, yep, no, we nope out of that and find something else real friggin' quick. Actually, I lie. The other one was some sort of noodle dish. And I want to say it was some sort of Thai noodle dish. It was spicy. I mean, it was stupid, burn your face off spicy. And when something comes to me that warns that it's spicy, I'll still make it. I like spicy. I just can't do spice like I used to, okay? I'm a white girl, all right? I'm just saying. Give us a break. So I more than cut in half whatever spice it is that they give me, especially if they give me like jalapenos or anything like jalapeno, or not jalapeno. Jalapeno is jalapeno. Habanera, cut that way in half. The jalapeno I don't even add. That shit goes in the garbage. I can't. There is one that I do very much enjoy. It usually comes in like a sauce or a paste or whatever. I can never remember what it's called either. I get it for dip in when I get pizza, because it's so good on bread. Hang on one second here. Yes, can I get an extra large double, please?
Is that everything?
That is everything.
Let's just do it.
Thank you so much. Yep, I still can't remember what that stuff's called. But anyways, yeah, those spicy noodles, we can't do that. I almost died. And I don't like throwing food away, so it was like, you know, yeah. It was not a happy thing. So, yeah, that one I nope out of too. But everything else has been very, very good. And it hasn't been very, very good. It's nothing that I haven't been able to not eat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. I gotta eat. So, sometimes you gotta suck it up and eat things that you wouldn't normally eat. But aren't, like, terrible. For me, it's more of a texture thing. If I don't like the texture of something, I'm not eating it. I don't care how wonderful it tastes. If the texture is all wrong, that's not fucking happening. Like bananas, okay? I love all things banana flavored. I will not eat a banana. Why? Because the texture is friggin' wrong. Excuse me. Yeah, cold day in hell before a bitch eats a real banana. Not happening. Hi. Yes, please. Thank you. A wig. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, the day I have this much hair. Oh, I guess my window's staying down. Too much stuff in my hands. There we go. We sorted it out. It's fine. So, yeah, I thought I got that second meal made and cooled down and put away. And I thought, well, you know, I better tidy up a little bit. Throw a wig on. And grab a coffee and hit the vape store, hit the dollar store. And I thought I can vlog while I'm doing all that. So, well, I'm not going to vlog while I'm shopping, but I can vlog on the way too. So, yeah, the weekend was nice. I got caught up in some sleep. I mean, as much as I do, right? Like, I'm not big on the sleep thing. I know it's all needed and everything, but my body just goes, you've had 5 or 6 hours, you're good. Damn it. Usually on the weekend, I can get 18 hours in real easy. Like, as long as everybody leaves me the fuck alone. I will happily sleep for 18 hours. Like, I won't go to bed until 2 or 3 in the morning, but I'll sleep for 18 hours. So yeah, but I couldn't Saturday. I had to, well, I think I was up around 9 on Saturday because my brother was coming over with his girlfriend on Saturday. And I'm pretty sure he'd said they were coming over like around noon or something like that. Might as well be 7 in the morning in my carriage. I was like, okay, if you must. I am not a fan of having company. That means I gotta people. That was fine. He came over. And originally I thought, okay, so we might get like 2 hours in at most because Boo Boo was doing inventory and he was supposed to be done at 2. So I would have to excuse myself to go pick him up, at which case my brother and his girlfriend would both be like, oh, okay, we'll go now. Right? Because my brother's girlfriend doesn't know my boyfriend. And my boyfriend and my brother, though they get along, again, don't really know each other. Is the vape store closed? No, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Okay, that's fine. This place can be closed. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. But Boo Boo ended up texting me, I don't know, I think just before my brother showed up, saying that they had done early and his coworker actually gave him a ride home. So they were home by like, I want to say like 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock, 11:30, somewhere in there. And he was going to bed. So now what do I do? So of course they ended up staying until like 5. And I mean, it was decent, like, you know, but it's just, I mean, you tell the same stories that you've told to a million fucking times. And I mean, my boyfriend's heard them at this point, and you know, it's just like we don't get together and do stuff, so we don't have anything new to add. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all shit that's been said, so all we're doing is indoctrinating a new person. It's like, I personally get sick of telling the same stories. Like, I lived it, it's fine, like, you know, I don't know, I find it very awkward and pointless, and we're just not close like that, like, you know, whatever. But he wanted to come over. It was his birthday on the Thursday. And Thursday is when he wanted to come over. And I was like, hells no. What we're not doing at all ever is having company during the week. No. I mean, unless there's like an emergency and somebody need, you know, somebody's having a massive mental breakdown and they need, you know what, like, okay, fine. But like, just to come over and chat or whatever, like, I just don't have the energy or the willpower or the mental capacity for that shit. So, I mean, once my paid work day is done and I come home and do my non-paid work, I'm so done. Like, you know, and even if I don't have a whole lot to do when I get home from work, and I do get to sit and chill, or like when I got to fuck around and watch Court on TV, like, you know, I still have to go out at some point and get Boo Boo from work, and it's like, I'm just done. I'm just done. I'm just done. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, that's hot coffee. So that was all well and good, and then I had to make dinner. I think I did leftovers on Saturday night, to be honest. I had a great big leftover chicken breast. No, I do believe that my boyfriend had that for lunch or brunch on Saturday. I had a couple things left over. There was some leftover mac and cheese. There was some leftover chicken breast, and there was some like leftover half rack of ribs. He opted for the chicken and the macaroni, so cool. And then I believe Monkey had the ribs on Sunday for lunch. What did I do for dinner on Saturday? I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't even remember. But we ended up going out anyway after whatever I made. And I decided we were doing a movie night. And I told Monkey if he joined us, he could pick the movie, right? So, you know, Monkey's always down for a movie night. So, Boo Boo didn't want to join us. He just wanted to lay in bed and play video games. That's fine. He worked mad hard on Saturday, so it was a long day. I think he was at work for like 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So, like, yeah, do you, bro. So me and my boyfriend and Monkey went to the dollar store and grabbed some chips and some other snacky things. And I think he got himself a Monster and some Diet Pepsi. And I grabbed Monkey a Dr. Pepper. Excuse me. And we stopped and got me a coffee, of course. And then we went back home and everybody sat down on the couch. I hooked my laptop up to the television because we were going to stream from Popcorn Time or whatever that's called. And because Monkey had decided he wanted to see Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I swear Boo Boo, Monkey, and I watched last year. I'm positive. But he didn't seem to think so. So I was like, well, that's fine. I turned around to my boyfriend. I said, you're in for a treat. He hates that shit. I think it's one of the best things ever made. I get a kick out of it. I find it absolutely hilarious. I love it. But he sat through it. He powered through. Good man. And Monkey very much enjoyed it. He loved the music. And so we had all our snacks, and I made up these, like, taco rolls. The thing about the taco roll, now I eat pizza rolls all the time. And, well, they do affect me. I can't say they don't affect me, but they make me a little gassy, okay? That's fine, whatever. I thought, I'll get these taco rolls because I couldn't find any pizza rolls. And I like to have stuff like that in the house for movie nights or, you know, I ain't feeling it tonight. Here's what you're having for dinner kind of nights. Like, you know, it's a junk food dinner kind of night. And that's fine. So I made up like, I don't know, maybe 20 of these taco rolls. And Monkey said he didn't like them. God damn it. So between my boyfriend and I, we ate all these taco rolls. And the mishmash of other snacks we had. Whatever. It was a great time. We had fun. The movie was a good time. You know, whatever. Then later that night, of course, I went to bed. And I woke up at some ungodly hour in the morning and I wanted to die. My stomach was just in knots. I was in so much pain. And there's nothing I can do about it except lay there and die. So at one point I had to almost crawl to the bathroom just so I could put some water on my face because I was actually breaking a sweat. Crawl back to bed, curl up in a ball and just, oh. So I'd slept in a bit on Sunday morning. And of course that was the time change too. Which reminds me, I have to change the time on my car. Yeah, I think I slept until like 11 or something yesterday. 10:30 or 11. So when I came down, I was still hurting. Not nearly as bad, but I was still hurting. And my boyfriend's like, what do you want for breakfast? I was like, fuck, don't even, like, fuck food, bro. Like, oh, God. He says, you don't look good. What the hell's wrong with you? I was like, tacos. Taco rolls. Ground beef is the devil. Red meat is the worst thing I could possibly eat. I know better. I just didn't think that little bit would have the consequences that it did. Never again. Never again. And then, of course, I go to make, I'm, you know, talking about dinner last night, and he's like, you said something on Saturday about spaghetti. And okay, I can do spaghetti. So we get to the grocery store, and he's throwing ground beef in the cart, and I'm looking at him like, I'll have a bowl of cereal. Like, it's fine. He's like, whoa, you could put your sauce and stuff on before them. I was like, no, what I'm not going to do is cook meat in one pan and my sauce and mushrooms in another pan. Like, I'm not washing all that. No, everything gets cooked in one fucking pan and it's done. I said, it's fine. You go ahead and have your fucking spaghetti and meat sauce. And the kids can have the spaghetti with the meat sauce. It's fine. I said, I've got like 6 food bags in the fridge that I got to cook up tomorrow. I'll have lots of food for the week. One day is not going to kill me. I think I ended up having like an apple and some peanut butter. And then a spoonful of peanut butter and a coffee. And that was my dinner. But I did in the afternoon, like when we came back from shopping, I did make myself a couple of grilled cheeses. So it was fine. Because I normally only eat 1 meal a day. So it was fine. Whatever. But that's why when I got up and started cooking this morning, I was so friggin' hungry. I was like, yeah, I gotta eat something. And I'll probably eat the other half of that weird salad thing tonight, only because if I don't, it'll have to get tossed. I'm pretty sure that the lettuce is on its way out. So, and I refuse to throw out food. So it will get eaten tonight, whether I'm hungry or not. I hope this shows up okay. It looks like it's really dark looking into my phone right now. Oh well. Anywho, look at that. We're almost 30 minutes in. So I think I've made up for the length of my last handful of vlogs. I'm going to go to the vape store now, and then I have to go across the street to the dollar store. And then I'm going home and I'm doing more cooking. Yay! So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.